Hi there, this is Storm, and I'm going to show you a new game that has been since yesterday into early access. It's called Rover Mechanic Simulator. Now, as you see here, this is also a new game that is coming this year. It's called Occupy Mars. It's about the rover. It's a robotic device that can ride on Mars. It's been there for already a couple of years. And now they are simulating that you are going there and have a base there, and that you're going to fix the rovers that are having problems. So I'm going to show you the start option. Yes, I had already make a new mechanic, but I'm going to show you how it will start. So later on I can show you what it's about when you're what it looks like when you're later in the game, because then you have more options to fix the rovers. So just give it a new game name. So okay. Okay, you see here that you will start as Starman Basic. That's the first rank that you're having. I'm here already Technical Sergeant. So what you're going to do is just hold your fingerprint there. That's the clicking on the left mouse button. Just keep it in, push, and then you will going to the next screen. I'm just going to start. You will always see from the beginning the tutorial missions and also the messages what you need to do. Just switch through the messages with A and D. I'm just going to do that very fast, just going to show you the things. Okay, click to open. There you see my working space. This is the space that you're going to spend all the time in. This is where you fix the rovers that are coming in, and you see there the green triangles. How do you call them? I just have to collect all the things that I need to start. There's only that you have to do this in the first tutorial. You pick up all the things. You need to go to everything that are things that are available. So just click on everything. Of course, you need to if you start it for the first time, just click on everything and read everything. This, by the way, the radio that you have an option with. Just click on one of the music senders, and just you can listen that way. So okay, I've basically checked everything. I'm now ready to do the starting the first fixing problem. On the left lower side you see my tablet. It's pushed in with the letter F. Here you see the information that you need to do, and this is my first rover that I can fix. Now it's becoming interesting. You see in the middle the order info. Sets. This is always important. This is going to be easy. Everything seems fine except one wheel. Would you be so nice and find out what causes the problem? You see here the wheel. Here on the lower middle part you see what rank you need to be for it. The resources you get. Resources are very important because with the resources you can make new items. Like this wheel, I think it will probably be broken, and then you need to make a new one. Now you get 300 XP for it. And here you see the options standard and premium. In the tutorials you can only choose standard, not premium. So in the top you see different options. It's now on quest. You see next to it printer. Printer is not available yet. It will be available later on as an update. So it will not be, it's not in the game yet. Also, if you raise up level, you can't do that yet. Information, this is information about yourself. On the left side you see here the experience bar, and here are different things that I need to have done yet. The warehouse, here you will find all the items that you get from the rovers and that you need to fix or just need to get off the rover because there are items behind it that you need to fix. So, and upgrades, this is where you can put in the points that you will get when you level up. And there are 3 different bars: technician, economist and analyst. And like you said here, it's a table printer, tablet printer that is coming to be soon. Just check out here what you want to like most to level up. For me, for example, the one that I'm working on with my high level is economist. I'm putting all my points here in this bar. So because I want to make more, like here I've put already 2 points in this one, and it gives me 20% more resource salvages when I'm going to put the things in the crusher. This is where the crusher was a device that is available, and where you can put in the items that are broken, and it will give you more resources. Resources you need for everything, to fix things, to print things. So now we just go here, and what we need to do now. Okay, first of course you need to push on the order, and then here in the middle you see your fingerprints. Just hold it. Now I'm having the order. Okay, what I need to do. Objective: place the lift in the right place, place a rover on the lift, repair the rover, restart the drivers. Okay, so first we need just push escape. First, every time that you're going to do an order, you need to get this lift. Just click on its left button, and then you see here a blue-green square. When you're over it and not on a good spot, it will turn red. And when it's green, you can just click on the left mouse button, and there is your lift. Okay, what we're going to do now is go into this computer, the MCU, click on it. To start it, you need to again use your fingerprints. Then you see on the left side different options. The lower is just a game, Snake, and I think there are probably more games to get, but I haven't looked in it. Terminal is just a command line where you can put in commands. People who knows a little bit more about computers can there try to get into the system. There seems to be an Easter egg and also something more to check. But you need to use the crane. Just click on it. Then you see here the camera from my the hall where I'm working. So on the top left you see the different things to do. It's also on the crane. You see on the top left. I'm happy that it only is in the beginning. Later on the letters are going away. So you see here I'm holding it above the crate that I need to lift up. Now I need to shift S to lower it. Just lower it a little bit. It can, here, if I'm stopping here and just use F, it will be magnetically going on the crane, you see. And now I'm going just back to the table. That is the table is the working spot where I'm working on my rover. So just lower it till it turns green. And you see some flickering in this overhead crane camera. That is normal. In the option of where you can upgrade with your points that you're going to have, there's also an option to get away this flickering. It's and probably make it a better screen on the camera. I haven't checked it yet, but that seems to be how it works. So just click on escape. Okay, now I'm done here on the computer. Just exit. There you see the rover, what I'm working on. If I go over it, you see it gives some information on the right lower side. Where, so I haven't any. Okay, if I've now clicked on it with the left mouse button, now you have the option there to check. You see options you have here. Assembly mode, where you can get things off. Then you have click on it, and the analyze mode. At first, mode is the most thing. You need to know what to fix or where you find the parts that are broken. Most parts you can see on the outside. Some parts you will find out will be inside things. So you can't go inside it. So you need to know where to find these hidden parts that you will learn by experience and by things that are in the order itself. That's saying when there is a thing like some of the motors are broken and you have to find the right motor. So just going to escape on this. Okay, well, I've clicked on it once on my left mouse button. Now I can turn around. What I need to do is check on one of the wheels if they are broken. So what I'm going to do is I'm now in the remove option. I need to click on the number 3. This is the analyze option. If I'm holding now on one of the wheels and I hold the right mouse button, you see I'm now analyzed it to 100%. Just hold it there, hold it there. So here you find one of the wheels is only 34%. So this is the one that is broken. And in this case only one of the wheels is broken. And you will find out everything else is okay. I mean, there are no other parts that are broken or whatever. I find out if it's in the order what is broken, that is broken and no other parts. So what I'm going to do now is zooming in on the part that needs to be fixed. So I just click on this wheel, and now I change to now what I'm also going to check is the things that are around it a little bit. So you see everything else is okay. You just you can check on everything surrounding it. You see everything is green, no problem. But what I'm going to do now is to go into number 1. That is the remove selection. If you hold on the wheel, you see I can't remove it. So what I need to do is going to remove the other parts. I can also zoom in. So I need to remove this first. I just hold the right mouse button. Then you see here something that is going on and off a little bit. So just click on it with the left mouse button. Now you have the option to remove the screws. If you hold it, the dot over the screw, you see the right mouse button you have to hold to remove it. So just hold them, and you see the part will automatically be removed. So now I can remove the wheel itself. Just click on that one, and then I can remove the wheel. And what you do now, when the wheel is fixed, you do the other way around, of course. So I have the wheel now. I need to go to my 3D printer. Okay, just click on escape. Then I'm again back again in where I can move. Going to this side, this is the 3D printer. 3D. Click on it with the left mouse button. Here you have to choose a category. Now, because it's non-electric, it's parts. Click on parts. You see here the wheel. The wheel, it says it costs you. Here you see the resources that I'm having, 500. It will cost you 283 yeah, 83. Well, now you see here on the right top side a watch. It's a little bit green. Later on you will find that you have to wait for longer times. The most difficult parts is it will take you a couple of minutes. It will only take you, if I click now, 30 seconds or so, something. The other things here, sets and electronic, that is later on in the game you find electronic parts that you need to fix. Also very exciting. I think it's very exciting to all the details they have made, and you can fix almost everything. So it's very nice to go into details and learn more things. So it's now ready. Just push escape. You see here that there is going come out a bottle, the printed part. Just collect it. So I have now with me the wheel. If I going to click on the F from tablet, go to the warehouse, there you see the items that I'm having now. First I had to remove the wheel plug, then I had to remove the wheel. Now I have made a new wheel. So I'm going to turn the wheel back on, and when I've done that I'm going to turn the wheel plug on it. So escape, going to the Rover, going on the good side, click on the part where I need to put back the items, and now I'm clicking on the 2 button, and you see now it's not ready there, but you will see in blue greenish the item that is not available on the Rover. So if I'm holding now the right mouse button, it will be put back on. Now you have to choose the right one, of course, not this one, the new one. Do again this, and now this, and now you have to turn in the screws. Okay, again, with also you will see that in the middle, you see this one is also missing. Yes, it was the one you have removed. Okay, it's now finished. Everything is ready. So just click escape. Oh yeah, there's also something very important. After you have finished everything, you need to plug in a connector, the REC connector. You see that in the middle. And then you need to go to the machine that is that will reset the Rover. So what you're going to do is hold it over, and then you see now I have plugged in this item here. Then we go to this machine, the Rover configurator, click on it, and there's a little game to make a circuit right. It's I think self-explaining. You need to go from the battery here in the middle to, in this case here, the circuit, and we have to put in items to make the circuit whole. Okay, you see now that is not correct. Here you rotate it, and this one also. Here we need a corner. Here also a corner. Okay, this is the circuit is now complete. Now we have to fill in some values. If I hold it now under a green dot or orange dot, you see on the left side some numbers that are to put in there. Like for this one, I can put in the +5. You see now the number 5. Okay, what is the point here? The game is about, you see on the right side, the voltage is now, the actual voltage is 0 because the battery is not done anything. So if I start with this one, I can put in, like example, this will be -0.2. Something like that. I have to put something inside, and I see I have negative number 5. It needs to be 8, so this 5 I've already put in will make it 0 again. So if I put 2 times 4, I have also the option this, the +2. Nothing happens because I have only 6. I need to have 8. So if I change this to 4, then it's complete. So the positive items that you have to put in. And you see on the right side the legend, things about how it works. It's I think very self-explaining. So just put escape. I finished now the order. So what I need to do now is go to my tablets with the letter F. Then you see objectives are all green. Place the lid, place the rover on the lid, prepare the rover. If these first 3 are available, even if you find out that there are items not fixed, like some dirty things, dirty solar panels that you find later on the rover that are not fixed, you can restart the drivers and it will complete the order. So here on the lower right side, I just click on complete order. You want to be sure because you can't go back after this. Okay, this is what I've done. I've repaired the rover, restart the driver. This is the task that I've done. Resource earns 1000 resources. Resources spent, and I gained some experience. You see on the right side I have going a little bit up. So just hold it here, and I'm you see here, click on escape. Yes, you can also the broken parts you can salvage, because if I'm holding my tablet and go to the warehouse, you see here the item that I've taken off the rover. It's broken. You can't do anything with it. So what you can do with it is go to this machine. It's called the crusher. Just click on it with the left mouse button. Click on the wheel, and when I click on salvage, I will get 24 resources. And I have a talent bonus that will give me 20% more. So I think this is a very important item to get new resources. Okay, use your tablet, and then you can go to a new item, new rover to repair. I will not tell anything about it, but you see here, just check do the things that I've done to yeah. Now, if I'm clicking on it, I just you need to do this. Just do all the things again. Table in the middle, and use the elevator, the crane, I mean, to get that box. There is the box where the rover is in, to get it on the table. Okay, what I'm going to do now is trying to, let's see, options. When I want to more experienced mechanic, then I can show you some things like the electronic parts that need to be fixed and the dirty parts that need to be cleaned. And that is, it will be more exciting later on in the game. I think this is already exciting for me. I like to fix things and to remove items and to search for the item that is broken. And yeah, it's I think it's a very exciting and nice game. So in my next vid I will show you the more experienced things to do. So I hope you liked the video. Give it a thumbs up if you just enjoy this game, and I hope that you will try it also. Okay, thank you very much. Goodbye.